Welcome to Dungeons & Dragons High Treason, Episode 2. In the last episode, we met our 4 adventurers. We defeated a ogre, and we found this goblin named Thwack, who will take you guys to the rebellion. Besides that, we met Kira, Nightshade. Mm-hmm. We killed Gronk the ogre, and at the end, you guys decided that you guys are going to try to head to Deshner Docks. But before you do that, Thwack said he knew something with a boat that could take you there. So that is where we find our story right now. Anybody want to start us off? Bruce.
I want to talk to Clem.
Oh, Thwack?
Yeah, whatever. This, town we're going to, right? There'd be a store there.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, yeah, there's a store.
Sure.
Yeah.
Can I buy items in said store?
Well, we're pretty poor right now, and we are kind of wanted.
Sure. Yeah. Can I buy items?
Sure. Yeah.
All right. Ammunition.
What?
Ammunition.
Yes, there will be.
Cool. All right. Well, I'm ready to go. Lead me to the bullets and cigarettes. Thank you.
All right. So we are going north of Deshner Docks. You guys are heading straight from the road from Gygax to Deshner Docks. You're just going straight right, trying to be north of it so you can take the current down, and so that you can avoid all of the guards trying to find you guys, because you are wanted fugitives. It's a bit of a walk. So as you guys are approaching this little shack with a boat outside, Virgil is carrying Thwack because his feet were hurting, and Virgil just picked him up and he threw him over his shoulder and just started walking. And you guys are approaching, and Thwack, kind of out of breath, even though he's not walking, goes, well, this should be the place. My friend Hart has a boat, and you see that it's a very straw hut kind of place. Seems like it's very unfunded. The person who lives there isn't going to be that well off. But you see that there's a gate around it, and it says no trespassers. No trespassers. There is dog. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop Gary right there.
It's Thwack.
Should be the place?
What?
Should be the place?
No, this is it. The gate is new, but
You go in first then, Thwack.
Yeah.
Let's I'll take him off my shoulder, drop him in front of me.
I don't like
Drop him over the gate.
I can do that too.
Beware of dog is what it said?
Alright,
Why are you nervous?
I'm not nervous at all.
You're sweating.
I'm tired.
You shat yourself.
You're
earlier.
tired?
You shot yourself one time.
That was twice. Then you vomited.
Thwack, wait. I forgot to tell you something.
What?
I'm a deep gnome.
Thwack.
Cool.
I got your name right for once. That's
Yeah,
incredible.
yeah.
If we get ambushed,
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill you.
Okay. So Thwack goes up to the gate, and then he pushes the little doorbell thing, and then you hear the ring sound effect. That's good. But you hear you press the button, and then you just hear someone say, "What do you want?" And then Thwack says, "Hart, it's me, Thwack." And then as he says that, he says Thwack, and then the gate opens. What do you guys want to do?
Maybe he's not a liar after all. Let's walk on through.
Yeah, let's walk on through with him.
Okay.
That's a trap. swear to God.
As you walk forward, there is a 3-headed dog on a chain on the side of the wall, and he gets up and he bolts at you.
Oh, is this backwards?
Yeah, basically. But he is attached to something, so he goes, and then the chain keeps him back, so he can't get you guys. And then Flax stands at the door of this little hut that is clearly made by the owner. And as he's about to step in, he just stands there. And he just says, "Ladies first." And he points at Humphrey. And he just says, "Ladies first."
All right.
Well, go on, Humphrey.
I'll stroll on in.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
The deep gnome did this. This is
All
nice.
right.
Yeah.
You step on it?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you give a Constitution saving throw?
Oh, whoa.
Oh, I
What's
think I'm
gonna
about to die,
happen?
guys.
What's gonna happen?
Oh, a dexterity.
Okay.
That's a 17.
Cool.
Mhm.
You, Hart, who is a dwarf. He is wearing a red shirt. He's wearing ripped pants, and he has a straw hat on his head with a yellow stripe around it. He comes at you and he tries to slap you in the face, but you catch him in his hand, and then he looks at you and goes, "Oh, you're not who I thought you were."
They're having a moment here.
But he you grab him, and then he goes, "You're not who I thought you were." Misunderstanding. What do you do?
I don't think he'd be the one either, but I would like to gently let go of his hand
Okay.
and do a roundhouse kick.
You're doing a roundhouse kick?
Yeah.
Alright.
You need a roll for that.
You need a roll. Yeah, just roll a d20.
It's a 4.
Okay.
Oh, God.
So you beat him with a 3. So
Wow.
you do a roundhouse kick and you just kick him to the ground. And as you do that, do you guys want to come inside or?
Yeah, I'll
Chris?
walk in.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk on in. I'm gonna look at it and I'm gonna go, "Oh shit."
I mean no trouble. We mean no trouble.
Yeah, sure.
And
By the
then,
way,
and then when you guys are walking in, Black walks in, and then Hart looking at Thwack, you said, "I always hated you." And then Thwack goes like, "I come in no harm." And then Hart looks back at him and he goes, "I'm on the floor from a roundhouse kick. What do you mean no harm?"
Sure, that wasn't the whack. That was me.
I have eyes.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah, I'd like to talk to Reginald now.
Wait, Thwack!
You said he was your friend.
We were friends.
At some
You
point.
lied.
I didn't lie as to the fact that I told you I knew somebody who had a boat. He has a boat.
Yeah, I don't like that. If he doesn't give us the boat, you're gonna be the boat.
Flax thinks for a second, and in his head, he just imagines his body stretched out into a motorboat with a little engine on the back, and just him sailing the river with everyone on the back. With it.
Virgil.
Yeah, with Virgil. And he just pictures that, and he goes, "That doesn't sound like a bad idea."
Let's do it.
Black, you're a
Okay.
strange
Yeah.
creature.
And
You're a
You didn't think of that when we started?
then,
We had to
and
go all
then
the
he
way
snapped
here?
out of the fantasy and goes,
Look, pal.
"That never worked."
Can I ask
My
Art
patience
if
is
he has
gone.
a boat? Can I cut it? If he has a boat?
I do have a boat. Can I get up first?
No. Where's your boat first?
It's out back. But I have to drive it. I'm the captain.
Okay. I would help him up after that, and then I'd probably ask him. I want to ask him what is his relationship with Thwack and why they're not friends anymore.
Thwack? Thwack is an interesting person. This is DM talk.
Yeah.
What is your guys' opinion on Thwack as a person, as a goblin?
I think he's like sort of a double crosser type of character in my brain, and he's crossed a lot of people, even though it's like people on the side of the rebellion.
I'd like to ask Hart. That's his name, right?
Yes, Hart.
Can we make the journey without Fred?
Who's Fred?
Thwack.
Oh, Thwack. Yeah. Well, he's right there. I don't know why you're talking about him so loudly, but
Yeah, I don't care. Can we do without him? Is it
good.
possible?
Do you know his brother?
In passing.
I think we need Thwack.
Yeah, I'd rather abandon
I get that.
Jeff.
So,
If we can.
DM promise here.
Yeah.
Thwack is your way into the rebellion.
Okay,
Yeah,
get
that's
over this with the laugh.
If you
Yeah.
go without
Fine.
Thwack, you know the look. Does anybody remember the name of the location where the rebellion is?
No.
Iron Jaw.
No, that's the prison you were being
That
sent
was
to.
the version we were being sent to.
Is it
And no,
Blobs?
he named a specific shop or a specific place in Georgia in Desher Docks. Does anybody remember it?
I do not remember it.
Then you need Thwack.
Okay.
Hey, Thwack, where is our place again?
I'm not telling you.
Yeah. Now Thwack knows that we're gonna ditch him.
I don't like Thwack's attitude today.
Yeah.
Kind of rude.
I also don't like that he lied to us.
Yeah.
True.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I feel
we
triggered
need
about
Thwack in order to get any farther right now. So I guess he's stuck with us.
Thwack looks hesitant, and Hart tells you Thwack is a good man at heart. See what I did there?
Yeah.
But he's so unreliable. He led many people the wrong way
Tell me about it.
on accident. And I don't know why. Everything he tries at, he just fails miserably. And he's really greedy. He'll always do something for gold. But he'll never betray his friends. And that's what I know about Thwack.
Okay. I say like for now, keep him on the squad for night right now. That's fine. As you guys
are having this conversation, Hart is on the floor of the roundhouse cage. Thwack is just by the door, and you guys are like huddled around, obviously having a conversation.
Didn't Virgil help him up?
I helped him out.
Did you?
Yeah.
So he's up. So you guys are all like huddled around each other, like having a group conversation while Thwack is just.
He's like within earshot though.
But he's imagining him as a boat, stretched out, like.
It's such a
like-
strange thing for him to want.
He doesn't want it.
No,
He's just
he-
imagining it.
I think he likes it a little bit too much, in my opinion. All right, so what's the move? What are we gonna do, team?
Well, let me properly introduce myself. Hi, my name is Mr. Dean. My name is Hart Dean.
Hardy.
I'm a captain. I don't have much, but I hear you need a boat, and I can help get you that.
Okay.
What are you guys looking for? What are you looking to do? Bruce.
I want to go to town first.
Okay.
Can he
So
take us-
which town?
Closest town with a store.
That would be in Desher Docks.
Let's go there.
Okay. So the only problem is you guys need to pay me, and
How much?
from the looks of it, you don't have much. So
We're
Can
just
I
gonna
offer?
work.
Can I offer the little guy, Thwack? Yeah,
Thwack,
Can I offer his life as payment?
no,
Well, don't you? He doesn't like him, right? So you can kill him when we're done.
I don't want to kill him. I don't like the guy. It doesn't mean I want to kill him.
Yeah.
So he wants money.
Yeah. Well, I'll say for a one-way trip to Desher Docks, probably 50 gold pieces. The fact that you guys are wanting fugitives, 75.
Tell him 60.
60. You see, I would do 60, but you guys kind of have a Goliath who needs a
Yeah,
special
I need-
kind of boat.
We need to get a
Okay.
special boat.
All right.
65.
70.
65.
70.
All right, hold on.
You need the boat. I don't need the money.
No.
Yes, you do. Look at your house.
Thwack as a boat.
Are you
remember?
insulting my
65.
house?
He said 90
65.
final.
90? I'll take 90.
Yeah,
What
I
the
got this, guys.
What
the
is
fuck?
wrong with you?
Things are gonna work out.
Humphrey.
We'll take 90.
course.
No!
90.
No, what the?
Alright.
All right.
90 gold pieces by the end of the day.
I
You
need
can have
to
yourself a
money.
boat and actually have
Everybody's gone.
Okay, so.
You guys seem to forget that I'm a bounty hunter. I'm not in it for teamwork. I'm getting paid.
Did you bounce?
Yeah, we're getting paid.
The big politician guy. Right? The,
What?
The big politician guy who's gonna take it too?
King?
That's
The
it.
king?
Yeah.
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 What about him?
You know, I'm going because of that.
Yeah. Because you like money.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And now I'm losing.
Well, you're losing money. Yeah. But you need to spend money to make money
But we
sometimes.
could have gotten it for 75. And they agreed to 90.
Hey,
Humphrey's
They-
a
like to-
businessman.
Yeah, they
He's
is Humphrey.
a deep known businessman.
Okay, so Humphrey,
Yeah.
how do you think we're gonna come up with this 90 gold? Now, what's your plan?
Do you guys have access to a book called LinkedIn?
oh,
Good
the
starting
LinkedIn book.
Did you just tell me to get a job?
Maybe.
You want to meet the barrel?
I
pal?
think that if we all put in a little more effort
Mhm.
into our day-to-day lives,
Mhm.
that it could only be a net benefit.
Okay, now what about getting it by tonight?
How about we do the boat ride first?
No.
Okay.
I don't work that way.
Uh,
Because you guys are just going to leave and never pay me.
Yeah, well,
How are we gonna get the-
What if
I'll do your dishes.
I give him a share of the bounty? A sizable share. Not a number, a
There's no
percentage.
guarantee that you're killing the king. Why would I trust you?
sure.
I guarantee
sure.
that.
You
I
guarantee
guarantee that. Well, does he want to hear the tale of what I did last episode?
I would love to hear the tale of what you did yesterday.
Yeah. Why doesn't Virgil share the experience?
Oh, yeah. So I was trying to break out, like prisoners try to do,
Uh-huh.
and I reached over to try to unlock the cell, and my body weight tilted the entire cart full of all of the other prisoners as well, and we all tumbled down.
Wait, your body weight did that, or did you trip and fall?
I
Yeah,
tripped.
all the
I tripped.
What did I do to the big guy? Let's get to that.
He unloaded his entire wagon to him and saved the day.
Bingo.
A real teacher.
Is that why you're looking for bullets? You wasted all of them unloading them all into a head of an ogre?
No, I used some prior.
That's just a lie.
He's
Is he a little...
yeah. He's definitely he has a lot of.
But
buttons, so.
hey, I got the job done.
Okay.
If there's,
I'm offering.
is there any jobs that you have that we can do?
I have dishes that need to be done.
Okay.
20%
But
of the final bounty.
no, I don't trust you.
Fair.
Dishes can be done, but only for 10 gold pieces.
That's alright.
80 love.
Hmm.
That's like a 12.
You're about
Nice.
right?
Yeah.
There is something.
Oh.
Up north, a little more north from here, there's this little camp. And they may or may not be running an underground bounty hunter kind of scene. If you want to find a target that can pay for the thing, maybe that is the place to go.
All right.
But, Humphrey, you want to do my dishes?
Yeah, I was going to ask, can I use Hoovry as a sponge?
Give me an animal handling check.
Alright. That's a 12.
12. You can do it, but Hoover will be slightly pissed off at you.
Also, I'll
Can't get that
torpedo,
much worse.
So
What?
I'll torpedo. So
What is Peter gonna do?
Take back.
take Hoover away from me. You're using an animal.
You three are running away from the police. Humphrey is running away from Peter.
It's animal abuse, man. You can't do this.
He's my son.
But you treat him like
Growing pains.
You're
Growing
okay.
pains.
a little respect.
Is there
You
anything
know,
that
for
us
him.
non-bounty hunter
Beat the life out of that
viewers
little
can
goblin
do?
reference.
Yeah.
Yeah, but out of respect him.
I can go with Bruce to do the bounty.
Yeah.
Tough love.
I'm
Take
sure
Virgil.
there are jobs you can do up north that aren't bounty hunter related.
Okay. I think it's time for us to head out and go up north.
And I guess
Sure.
leave Humphrey to do the dishes.
Yeah.
So,
Come meet us
Just
up
wanna
north when you're done.
clear that
Okay.
it's me and Virgil going for the bounty. Nobody else is going to tag along?
Well, I'm going.
You're coming along?
Ophirion, yeah.
Well, Humphrey is also going to go. He just needs to do the dishes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Do the dishes
Right.
quick.
Alright, let's
We're all
get
going.
this
Okay,
done.
so you need 80 gold pieces.
Yes. We have 10 at the moment from Humphrey doing the dishes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So Humphrey does the dishes?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Mhm.
Hard work.
So,
That poor L.
Yeah.
That
Perfect
poor
way.
It's
L.
kind of like a shower for food.
you guys head more up north.
Mm.
You look at the map and you see that the closest marked town on the map is Duskthorn.
Mm-hmm.
But he said up north, and that's more north west.
Yeah.
So clearly, what you're looking for isn't on the map.
Mm.
So how do you guys want to tell me your thought process of what you do in this situation?
Duskthorn. Go to the local tavern
Mm.
and ask if there's any work for a cowboy.
Okay.
Should we go to that peninsula sort of place, right at the top of Duskthorn, over there? Would that make sense?
Where are we right now?
You are currently, if you look at the map behind you, you are currently pretend like you're intersected at Jankopolis and Dejor Docks. You are right there.
Jankopolis. Let's go to Jankopolis.
Want to go to Jankopolis?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, what is
It's more northwest.
Black? Can we ask Black? Is
Yeah.
Black?
Yeah, Black would be-
Does Black
There
know
you
where
go.
it is?
Yeah.
Flag is in the clouds. Flag
Okay.
has no idea.
Okay, can we get his head out of the clouds?
Okay.
I'm going to shake him a little bit.
What?
Let me shake him a little bit.
Okay. Look.
Wake up!
Okay. What are you asking?
Do you know anything about the bounty hunter guild up north?
I know a little bit. I know that it's by a river. It's a little small town full of criminals and people on the run from the law.
Duskthorn.
And I feel like you guys would fit right in personally.
What do you say? Punk.
You guys are all fugitives.
Yeah, let's be
Yeah, we are
Do
literally.
you,
I am an established gentleman. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but you were arrested for high treason.
Up yours.
Ah, I see what.
Yeah.
That was a good one. That was a good one. I don't like Black.
this Black, do you know where it is? Do you know it again?
I know the general area.
Yeah, but if we give you a map, can you point out the area that you? All right, I'm gonna hold out our little map here to Black.
Right about here.
Oh, so right on is that a little river line or
Yes,
okay?
by the river.
So by this river right here is where the guild should
Oh,
be.
God. Do you see that?
So
Yeah.
okay, cool.
So you guys go.
Is this within walking distance? You can walk there.
It will take
Moonlight on the river.
about a day to get there.
Did we do it?
Yeah.
Gotta do it.
Okay.
All right.
You guys decide to take this little trek to this unnamed town on this with this place that's not on the map. It takes about a day. You arrive during sunset. And it's over this little hill, and then you see it. This place that was described as old, grubby, evil-looking is, you don't know if it's the way the moon is hitting, the sun is hitting the moon, and the light is reflecting on the land, but it looks really beautiful. There's flowers blooming. There are 3 willow trees in the middle of the field, and they're currently the leaves are currently falling down. And it just looks really nice. And you guys just don't think this was the place that was being described.
Let's see.
I would like to smell the flowers.
Okay. Humphrey, your first instinct is to take off to smell the flowers. And you pick one up and you smell it. And it smells really good. It's like no artificial soil was used. Like this was properly buried and cared for. And you just plucked it out of the ground.
I'm gonna put it in my pocket.
You're going to put it in your pocket. Okay.
I'm going to ask. Can I ask Humphrey if Humphrey can scout ahead?
I don't know if Hoover's on good terms with me right now. But
Do an
Can
animal
I talk to
handling check.
Humphrey?
Okay.
Can I talk to Humphrey?
Well, you
Sure.
Yeah. All right. So I know Humphrey's a little bit of a prick, but can you do me a favor?
Okay. Well, he's saying hoo-hoo, but yeah.
Hoo-hoo. All right. Do I roll?
Yeah, animal handling. You need higher than a 7.
D20?
Yeah.
16.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Humphrey understands what you're saying. And he flies up and he starts flying around the town. And it takes him a couple of minutes to come back. But when he comes back, you see he's covered in the willow tree leaves. He was flying around there and he was just having a really good time.
Did he find anything?
No?
Should we go to the willow tree?
Can I pet Hoovery and say good job?
Cool.
You should do that. You should do that.
Roll a
You should be more
D20.
supportive.
Wait,
Instead of
Audrey.
abusive.
Evens.
Even. Roll a d20.
That's a 20.
It's a 20?
Yeah.
Humphrey
Hoover.
is so excited
Hoover.
that you complimented Hoover.
He's Humphrey.
Wow.
I did that too.
Hoover's really excited
Kevin.
that he did a good job, or that they did a good job. And their respect for you grows.
Yay!
So you guys want to head to town square?
Yeah,
All right.
that's where the willow tree is, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's 3 villages.
Okay. Yeah, we could go to town square.
You guys go to town square, and you see just a rock at the bottom of the 3 willow trees. And it says Willow Street, established 3 years ago.
Cute.
And there are people there, but you assumed that there was going to be like guys with missing teeth and eye patches and like
People that look like me.
yes, people that look like Bruce. But instead, you were seeing elves, like young elves, and you're seeing young humans, and you're seeing a lot of young creatures that look like they have no say in bounty hunting. It's very confusing. And you're starting to think this isn't the place.
Okay.
Bruce?
Well, personally, I never judge a book by its cover. Can I go up to one of them and ask if there's any work for a cowboy?
Give me an intimidation check. It's D20, yeah.
17.
Do you have any modifiers?
For intimidation? +4 for intimidation.
It's cool. You get a 21. They look at you. You said, got any room for work for a cowboy? You're saying it to 2. It's a young elf and a young halfling. And they look up at you and they just run away. They are scared by your presence. And like a minute goes by and then alarm starts blaring at Willow Street.
Oh my god. Bruce.
And then this knight in silver armor, holding a long sword, comes out of nowhere and says, "What do you want here?"
All right. Well, I'm looking to make some money. Any work where I find a guy and you pay me.
You need to leave.
Can I have 5 gold pieces?
Can I reason with him?
That's
You can try.
Okay.
And no.
I understand that your village may not have bounty hunting opportunities, but we were informed that there was a area in the
You
vicinity.
need to leave.
We're fugitives.
Can you give us any? Can I intimidate him? Can I threaten him?
Sure.
All right.
Give me an intimidation check.
4 plus 4, right?
Yeah. You say something. His legs start to shake, but he's holding this long sword, saying, "You need to leave now."
I'm gonna intimidate him again.
You can try.
All right. 11 plus 4.
15. He's still holding out his long sword. He says, "You need to leave now."
Yeah. No, can do. Let's do that again.
You can't intimidate him again.
I can't do it again. Great. I'm gonna point my gun at him.
Wait, I'm saying this one more time. You need to leave.
So I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna cut in. I'm gonna be like,
there you
I'm gonna cut in. I'm gonna be like, don't mind my friend over here. Don't mind my friend over here. What's up? What's going on with the alarms? Why do we need to leave?
go. Yeah.
You're not welcome here.
We didn't do anything.
He is doing something, right?
Okay. We didn't do anything.
You're associated with that.
I'm not associated
This is racial
with
charge.
fellowships, gatherings, or groups. I'm a solo, contracted individual. I got dragged into this crap, and I want nothing to do with all of them.
Well, you 4 need to leave.
I'll leave. Can they stay?
No,
Alice?
No.
owls don't count.
Whoa.
So,
Whoa,
Yeah.
Buckaroo Banzai. That is
Alright,
not
so-
cool.
Oh my god. Why?
Okay.
Why?
Can I
Why,
call
Bruce?
him offensive now? Can I announce the term?
No.
Okay, so you said there were like elves here, right?
yeah, there's young elves.
Young elves. Do I happen to know what he is?
He's gone.
He's wearing a suit of silver armor.
Okay, I'm gonna take my chances of speaking to him in the elfish language and hope that he's an elf and get some common ground of friendship.
Okay.
And while doing that, can I also cast a spell of friends on him?
Yes, you can cast friends on him.
Wait,
Yes.
Okay. What do you say in Elvish?
I'm gonna say this has been a huge misunderstanding.
Okay. Give me a charisma check, and you have advantage, so you roll twice and you pick the higher number.
Oh my gosh, okay. Sorry, I keep confusing all my dice. 20.
Okay. You have to do the second charisma, because it was also a 20, but higher.
19.
Jesus.
Okay, you're very good.
I know.
Could you possibly have said that? Like, just go over that well.
Oh my god.
You try to reason with him, and he says, he speaks back in Elvish. Does anybody else know Elvish? Or Elvish?
Emily.
I can get one word in about 10 minutes.
Elvish, I don't know.
You know Elvish too? That does not help.
No.
Okay.
Oh my god, pretend you don't. Pretend.
So, do you not? You say there's been a misunderstanding, and he replies back, "It's fine if it's a misunderstanding. He can't be here. We don't allow his kind."
Excuse me?
Be quiet.
So you speak Elvish too now?
No. I
He
speak.
said that there
I
was
speak
it's
common.
okay that there was a misunderstanding.
I want him to emphasize what he means by.
He only knows part Elvish.
I want him to emphasize what he means by my kind.
Bounty hunters.
Hey. Go walk
Can I
around the block. Go
punch
walk
him?
Yeah,
around the
take
block.
it.
You want to punch him?
I'll punch him.
Can I?
No, okay. I'm blocking his punch. I'm gonna block your
Can
punch.
Okay.
Virgil take him
You
around the
need to-
block?
You need to.
I'm picking him up on my shoulders.
You both need to roll a d20 right now.
6 or 9, I can't tell.
6.
2.
You hit Virgil
I'll take it.
right there, and he takes 2 health
Damn.
from your punch.
Whoops.
Let's see, I'm at 14, okay, 12. Thanks, man.
So
Thanks.
I would like to crouch and like literally cover myself like this.
by the way, I didn't say it earlier. You're all at full health at the start.
Yay!
So you took damage last time. Put it back to full health.
You took so much. You got slammed into the ground.
That's the one hit I took
That was
away.
bad.
Half my health.
Meanwhile, Humphrey, did you take any damage?
Humphrey
I
didn't
don't
do
think so.
anything.
No.
Whoa.
Okay, Humphrey didn't do anything.
Humphrey
He
put
put himself at
to
risk.
to the owl. Yeah.
That didn't put him at risk. Humphrey was very aware of his surroundings.
No, he could have stubbed his toe.
Yeah,
Sure.
Maybe if I rolled a 1.
All right, I'm done playing around. I'm gonna leave,
You leave?
and I'm gonna go look for the bounty hunting camp on my own.
Okay.
Okay.
Does anybody want to go with him?
I'll go.
I'll have to go, I guess.
Okay.
Wait. Can Ophirion finish the conversation with the knight? Okay, let's wait.
Ophirion is still having a conversation. Bruce just turns around and walks away. So
Okay.
you two can either choose. One of you can stay here, one of you can go, both of you can go, both of you can stay. Up to you guys.
What are your plans?
I have to talk to this guy and figure out what my plans are.
I'm
I'm
gonna-
gonna hopefully try and figure out what this town has to offer and maybe try and get money in a different way that's not, because I'm not a bounty hunter.
Okay.
I'm not associated with his kind.
Yeah.
Bruce.
Those
Can I
people,
ask?
right?
Because I'm not gonna wait around for that.
Yeah.
Can I ask if anybody in the group wants to tag along?
Yeah, sure.
I'll join you.
You'll join me.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
And then Humphrey will
I'll
stay.
join you.
Cool.
All right.
I feel a call from the void coming on right now. Something needs to happen.
Okay. So, while Ophirion
Wait, you look at me
and
like that.
this unnamed suit of armor is having this conversation, Bruce turns around and walks away. Virgil follows him. What would you like to continue with the conversation?
So I would like to just figure out, like, kind of like, because I saw that the town was established, you said 3 years ago, the sign said?
Yes.
Well, let's do 3 asking about, like, the town's establishment and what was before this town. Just have, like, a conversation with them.
Okay.
And still ask about the alarms.
Yeah.
The alarms have stopped.
Cool. That was for him?
As soon as the suit of armor showed up, the alarms stopped.
Cool. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna ask him about, like, the history of the town and kind of, like, that jazz. Can I also ask him his name, please? Sorry, I feel really bad not knowing it.
My name is Thimble.
Thimble?
Yeah.
Cool. Because
Thimbles.
he's
His name's Thimble.
His name is Thimble.
Because
Thank God Bruce is not here to make a comment on that.
yeah, remind you. Also, are we still talking in Elvish so he can only kind of understand? Because that's funny.
Yeah. Thimble still holding his sword like he has been.
Mhm.
His leg's still shaking, but kind of regaining support. Thimble explains to you, you're an outsider, so they can't explain much. But a few years ago, this place was run by very evil people. A criminal empire, some may say. And then, about 3 years ago, about 4 years ago, something happened. And he doesn't tell you what. But it caused a bunch of refugees to come to this place to escape, basically. He doesn't explain it more than that.
Okay.
He just says a bunch of people needed to escape, a lot of kids needed voyage. We're staying here, and we don't want bounty hunters here because we don't want anybody of importance who's on that bounty hunter list to be found out here.
Okay.
And that's where Thimble ends the conversation.
Okay. So now I'm gonna ask Thimble about, like, opportunities of making money in this town, like any, like, niche jobs he knows of.
There's you can help out around the town a lot. I'm sure a lot of people will be offering bits and pieces. You'll just have to get work enough for enough gold.
Great. Okay. Thank you.
You're
Thimble.
welcome.
I think this place used to be ran My criminal empire. Is that
Thank you so much, Humphrey. I think you're onto something. You should keep looking into that.
I think it was the king.
So I'm gonna thank Thimble, and I'm gonna, take Humphrey. I'm gonna say, Humphrey, let's hit the town. Let's go talk to some townspeople. Hopefully in common language.
Okay, so you guys leave Thimble.
Yeah.
Thimble standing there holding his sword. His legs start moving, but he walks really slowly away because this armor is really heavy on him.
He's just scared.
You could have taken him out easy if he can't hold his own armor.
We didn't know that.
Cut to Bruce and Virgil. What do you guys want to do? You're outside of town.
Let's make some more.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are gonna make some money. You guys see. Well, you guys know. Give me a history check,
Sure.
both of you.
11.
9.
Okay, you guys know
Plus
that.
1, 12.
12.
12? Okay. You guys know that you guys are at a river.
What?
You guys are by a river.
River.
Yeah.
You know that at the lake that it probably leads up to or comes from, there will be people there fishing. There will be people there selling. There'll be people there looking for help. Do you guys decide to go there, or do you guys want to go to Dusk's Thorn or Gigopolis?
What are you thinking?
Because you guys are going to be separated from them,
We're current. Yeah.
but you guys need the money to get to Deshnor Docks.
By tonight.
I haven't been right so far, so why don't you take a lead?
I think. What's in Jankopolis?
Gigopolis? Give me a history check again.
Let's see, we go to the shadiest spot.
12 plus 2,
14. Gigopolis. It's a little small town. There's bits and pieces of places. There is a from what you know about Gigopolis, there is this little bar coffee shop called the Wizard Tower that makes it look like it's a wizard tower, but it's actually just a bar and coffee shop. And they recently got put away for tax evasion. And that's all you know about
Sounds like a good spot.
Gigopolis.
Okay. Wanna go there?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys head back to
Taxation
Gigopolis.
sounds promising.
That is going to take some time, but you guys will eventually get there.
Okay.
Okay, so now cut back to the people at Willis Street. What are you guys doing?
Okay. So there's a town square.
You guys are at the town square.
But is there what is in the town? Is there markets? Is there
there's
stores?
markets. There's people with stands. There's people with wagons with fruit trying to sell them. It's just a really nice community. Mostly kids.
Mostly kids.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey Humphrey, what do you think your skill sets are in a marketplace? Where do you think you could help get money? What are we thinking? What's our game plan?
I'm really good at business.
Business.
Very good negotiating.
Okay, negotiating. Okay. I am also a really good negotiator. I'm really good at trades. So we can try and trade our way up, negotiate up, or we can just ask out for help. What are you feeling?
I'm going to start asking the good people about the village tree. They have a bountiful amount of gold.
Okay, well you go do that. I'm gonna go on the opposite side of the town square of you. and I'm going to just start browsing the stalls and talking with people and just being very friendly and seeing I'm gonna just nudge the idea of that I'm looking for work and drop it in conversation. But not directly ask anyone. I want them to offer it.
Would you like custody of my son, Humphrey?
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Okay. I gently place Humphrey onto Ophirion's shoulder.
Okay. How does Humphrey react to that? Humphrey really likes Ophirion.
Wow.
Great. So who and I are gonna go?
Makes sense. You're not that nice to Humphrey. kind of a
Humphrey likes everybody else.
Yeah.
So far. But yeah, so what are you gonna do? What did you
I'm
say?
going to go speak to the good people and ask them if they have a bountiful amount of gold.
Okay,
Right.
cool. And then what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go on the other side of the square and kind of just like talk to people and like mention that I'm looking for work to see if they know anything.
Okay. Let's do Humphrey first.
Cool.
Okay.
Humphrey, there is the same halfling and elf that Bruce scared off earlier. They are sitting there. They are currently playing jacks on the side of the road.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I would like to go over to the elf.
Yeah, the young elf.
Yes. I would like to say hello. 'Cause that's what something I know. Elvish.
Okay, they speak back in Elvish, and they start speaking really fast. With your magic book, that can kind of decipher spells sometimes. Not spells, it kind of deciphers language. You hear gun, scared, and gold.
Oh, okay. Took it way too fast. I would like to say, do you have beautiful eyes? No. Wait.
Are you talking to a kid, man?
Oh.
They,
Grip?
the young elf,
We're traveling with this guy?
the young elf hears, the young elf responds back in common. There is a library, second street. They didn't understand what he said.
No.
They thought they actually were the
He
library.
hit on them.
He
They
doesn't know
thought
what he
he
said.
actually were the
Oh,
library.
he doesn't know he said that.
Yeah, he doesn't really speak Elfish.
Oh.
He kind of speaks.
Oh, so they're just kind of looking at him like he's a foreigner and kind of
Yes.
giggling.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, it's different. Now I thought he knew what he was saying, and I was
It's
like,
not like
what
he
the
hit on a 5-year-old elf and said they had beautiful eyes to their face.
That did not
That's
happen.
crazy, man. Oh, I'm the bad guy. Oh, okay.
You don't speak on what
Okay.
Humphrey did to this.
Lock me up.
Don't speak on this. Don't speak on it. Alright.
Okay. Do you have
Do they speak common language?
They don't speak common. They spoke it really broken.
Damn. So this is just
Okay, I'm just gonna attempt one more thing in Elvish.
Okay.
Do you have the blues?
Blues?
the
Money.
They run away. They don't know what, they don't understand what you're saying, but they hear doubloons and they associate it with bounty hunters.
Oh.
So they just run away and get out
I've
of there.
given everybody a bad image, and I feel like that's kind of on me a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm very sorry.
I'm taking full accountability of my actions.
I would like to head over to the library.
I take semi-accountability.
Okay. You head over to the library. Now, Solaris, what are you doing?
Ophirion.
Ophirion.
Oh, shoot. Ophirion, what are you doing?
I'm talking over some stands. Maybe like say I walk up to like at the fruit stand, just yapping, and ask if they need any help with like labels, like picking fruits or whatnot. If they need help with anything.
You get approached by a halfling, teenager halfling, and they say, "How much for the owl?"
Owl is not for sale.
Are you sure?
I am very sure. Thank you so much. Thank
Okay.
you.
The teenage elf snickers and then walks away.
Great. That's yeah.
Just then, Humphrey starts to feel something. Humphrey starts getting excited, and then he flies up
Okay.
off of your shoulder. He flies back to the willow tree,
Mm-hmm.
and he sees another owl.
Aww.
The owl is holding 20 gold pieces, and the owl gives it to Humphrey. They start flying around each other. The owl then goes to the street, and then you just see the owl turn into a different creature. And then it just runs away.
Huh.
What do you mean by creature per se?
It turns into a rat. It turns into like a rat, and the rat just scurries away out of sight.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I know exactly what it is, but I want to say it.
Well, you're not there.
I know, but like,
Shut up.
oh my god.
Go on.
The skunk? Not the skunk. The rat. The rat just scurries away.
No.
What do you want to do?
Can I say one?
No.
Okay. The rat scurries away. Does Humphrey return to me?
Yes.
With the gold.
Yes.
First, I'm gonna pocket the gold. So
Okay, cool. You have 20 gold now.
20 gold. Okay. I am going to make note of that. Do I see where the rat runs off to?
Yeah. It runs by the. It runs away from Penn Square.
I'm gonna follow.
You're gonna follow?
Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
That's 20. 14 plus 2, 16.
16. It runs. It scurries away. It scurries out of, like, almost out of town, and then it heads into the sewers. It goes down a grate, and it heads straight to the sewers.
Okay.
Do you want to follow it to the sewers?
Not without my good friend Humphrey.
Okay, so you want to go.
So I'm gonna just make a note of it for now.
You're making a note of it.
And I'm gonna, I guess, go find Humphrey
Okay.
to let him know.
So you guys want to meet back up? And oh wait, no, you're at the library. What do you want to do at the library?
I'm deeply invested in a book.
So I'm gonna interrupt him.
Okay. Humphrey is currently reading an elfish book, and it's called How to Make Money 101. And Humphrey is just digging into it, and he's just like really vibing with it. He has the book upside down.
Right.
And so then you approach him.
Yeah. Hey, Humphrey. Put the book in the book. So, one more second. I saw this crazy thing where, when Humphrey got his 20 gold, flirting it up with another owl.
Oh my god. He goes up so fast.
Yeah, I thought you wanted to know that life moment. But then that owl that Humphrey was flirting with turned into a rat and ran down the sewers. So, I don't know if you can talk to your friend Humphrey and figure out if anything happened, or what, but I think we should go into the sewers and kind of see what's up with that, because that was just 23 gold. That means gotta sound good some more.
I think we should go to the sewer.
Great.
Wonderful.
So we're gonna go head to the sewer now. I'm gonna lead him to the sewer. I saw the rat go down.
Okay.
Do we lift? We can lift it up and just.
You can try. Give me a strength check, both of you.
Don't worry,
this is
I'm
gonna be
strong.
sad.
2. Okay.
Exactly what I expected.
Plus
from the
1.
No.
You guys are sweet.
6. Where is -1? 5.
Okay, so you needed a 20. You needed higher than a 20 to get in.
Oh,
You're
we got an
nowhere
8.
near that.
Yeah, we
You
went.
guys cannot get into this.
Okay.
It's blocked up.
So.
We have magic. Why don't we just use the magic to move the sewer?
Okay, do you have a spell that does that?
I have magic missiles.
So do I.
Shall we cast some magic missiles?
Meet the tavern.
I think we have different definitions of what you think magic missiles do. I don't think they explode.
Never mind, I have something better.
Okay.
I have a chill touch,
Mm-hmm.
which actually has nothing to do with this. But what I actually have is frost fingers, so I can freeze it and then you can break it.
Okay, and I can break it. You're telling me to break it with my magic missiles.
Yes.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, that actually sounds
Give
like.
me an Arcana check, Kevin. I mean, Humphrey.
12.
Well,
Okay.
Plus 5.
Ooh.
17.
17. You freeze the entire door. Oh,
Sewer.
the sewer grate. You freeze the entire sewer grate. What do you want to do?
Now I am going to cast magic missiles and shoot it at the sewer grate. 3 of them, I get 3, and shoot it at the sewer grate to hopefully shatter it.
Give me an Arcana check.
3 plus 2, 5.
5. Give me a D4. What does magic missile take? Yeah, give me a D4 and a force plus 1. Cool. Give me a D4.
3.
3. Cool. You break the sewer grate open.
Yay!
When you do that, the alarms start going off again.
Oh.
Okay, so Humphrey, let's jump in these sewers.
Alright.
There you go.
Okay, just jump straight in.
I'd like to do a swan dive.
Okay. Ophirion jumps right in. Humphrey, you do a swan dive.
You just swan dive.
While you guys do that, come back to Bruce and Virgil. They are currently at Gygax. They took a bus.
Wonderful bus. Wonderful. Look
Where'd
at
you
that.
get the money for a bus?
They did not pay.
We did
Cool.
Yeah, no, we just got on the bus.
Got it. No, yeah.
I was
Whatever
on
you gotta
top of
do.
the bus.
I'm not with
Got
y'all.
the bus,
They're
yeah.
on a bus.
Yeah.
They it was very risky because there were a lot of fugitives, but the people on the bus did not care.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a shit.
However, you may be wondering if they went to a bus to Gygax, why don't they just go on a bus to the docks? Buses don't pack through the Dijonor docks.
Yes, sir.
It's a bus route that goes from Thessalon to Gygax
And back, just
That's
around the
right.
little lake.
Yeah.
just the lake, yeah.
Yeah.
The lake bus.
Nice.
Yeah, so they go back to Gygax. What do you guys want to do?
Let's find that tavern.
Let's find that tavern, yeah.
Okay. So you go to the tavern and you just see the tavern is completely closed down. There's police tape all around. It's just you're not allowed to go back in there. What do you guys want to do?
Please stay.
Want to break in?
Oh, nobody's in there. Why are we breaking in?
Maybe there's something left. Maybe.
Do you want to find out?
Sure. What do you
Okay.
think?
Why not?
Break inside and look around.
Whatever happens.
You break inside the tavern called the Wizard Tower. Inside, it's a magic-themed bar. There is a cash register that is open and completely empty.
Damn.
There is just stools like a normal bar, and then give me a perception check.
12.
19.
Cool. Bruce notices immediately that there is this perch and up in the rafters. If you look up, there's a perch that has a nest, a straw nest. You can see it from the bottom, but it looks like it hasn't had anything there for about 7 days.
Okay.
I want to say.
In a while.
Yeah, for a while, for about a week. This bar is newly shut down. You also see that there is a door in the back of the bar that leads to a bedroom. Do you want to enter the bedroom?
Well, I guess I want to find out. You said the register was empty. Is there a safe?
Not that you see.
Let's go to the bedroom.
Bedroom.
Roll 20.
No.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. When you enter the bedroom, give me a perception check.
12 plus 12 plus 2, 14.
11.
14. You enter the room. It looks like a kid's bedroom. There is a race car bed kind of thing. The sheets are blue and they have like gold stars all over them. There's this nightstand that is just covered in wires, like for like phone chargers, basically, but like the equivalent.
Medieval equivalent.
There is books on the side that like look like they've never been read before, and then on the stand you see an eye patch. The eye patch looks worn, but it doesn't look like it's needed. Like, it looks like whoever owns this tavern or bar needs it sometimes and doesn't need it other times. And it's weird. And then you see the safe.
Bingo.
What do you want to do?
Wait, before you start rummaging, I just want to look at the books that have not been touched. I don't want to like pull them out if I can.
Ooh, secret door.
That's what I'm trying to see.
Yeah, good
So
idea.
you pull out the books,
Yeah.
like you're searching for secret doors. Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
What about the eye patch?
You want to investigate the eye patch?
Yeah.
You check out the eye patch. There's little white hairs on it. But nothing really that out of the ordinary for an eye patch. And that's all you can really tell.
Okay.
I'm sure you can sell it if you want to make like 2 cents, but like you're not going to get that much far with that eye patch.
Right.
You know, Virgil, I say we go for the safe.
All right. You can try going for the safe.
Okay, the safe is right there.
Right.
You, it's a steel box with a combination. What do you guys want to do?
Let's pick it.
Pick it? Bruce, you have a toothpick in your hand. You got it after after you were locked up, so you make sure that if you're locked up again, it would never happen.
Yeah.
You get your toothpick, you start jamming the lock. Nothing is working.
All right.
And then, like, give me a perception check while you're trying this.
10.
10. You know that you pick up the lock, and then you feel the weight of the safe. It's not that heavy. There's nothing inside the safe. It's a decoy that you've encountered many times in your looting and pickpocketing days. You know that whoever has the safe has their money elsewhere. It's supposed to draw people away from where the money really is.
All right. Well, I mean, logical thief. Let's try under that race car bed.
You pick up the race car bed, and there, in the mattress,
Oh yeah.
you feel a weight in something.
Oh yeah. I'm good at this job.
What do you want to do? You want to cut the?
Yeah.
You cut the mattress open. You dig through all the things, and there is like 60 gold coins.
Oh.
Let's go, man.
Whoever owned this bar,
Yeah.
it was their last coins that they were trying to hide away from the cops
Right.
before they probably got taken away.
Gotcha.
Dirty money.
Let's
I
go.
like it.
Take that up.
Let's launder it next.
So you guys get this. Do you guys want to continue in this room, or do you guys just want to book it out of there?
Oh no! I got my money now. It's time to go.
No. I want to check the balcony.
There's no balcony.
Or what was that second area that you said?
There was in the rafters.
The
there was
rafters,
a nest.
What was that about?
There was just a nest. It was just like clearly an animal,
Yeah.
okay.
Like
like
an
an owl or a
It's
hawk or a other bird made a nest in the rafters.
Okay. Can I run with the eye? When we're running out, can I take the eye patch with me?
You want to take the eye patch with you?
Yeah.
Sure.
Huh?
Take the eye patch with you. You guys, as you were leaving, there are guards showing up. So you, but they don't notice.
Bingo.
You guys just want to get out of there as fast as possible?
They don't notice us.
Yeah, they don't notice.
I do have good stealth, so we should be fine.
Is there a back door or another way to exit?
No, but when you're leaving, they're coming in, so like you're at the perfect opportunity to
Yeah.
hold it.
All right.
No, that's
You
fine.
guys are both. You get
Okay.
back. You guys were so fast in this heist that you go back on the same bus that you came from,
Let's
and
go.
you start making your way back to.
Wait, do we have to do that, or can we explore more?
What?
Can we explore more?
No. You guys got your boat. You're just straight out of there.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
So you guys have officially raided the Wizard's Tower
Nice,
in
nice.
Gygax. You guys are at the sewers.
Yes.
You go and you guys land and you guys see all the mud water coming and going, and it stinks in there.
Because it's not mud.
It's not mud. I will tell you that if you guys stay there longer than 5 minutes, you will start smelling like that.
Okay.
And that will draw more attention to you when you're at the docks.
Okay.
So I would recommend leaving before 5 minutes.
I
Okay.
think we should wade in these waters for about 5 minutes to absorb the essential oils.
Okay,
In the
so
poop water.
I think we should
Good
look
stuff.
around and see if we see any hints of where this rat owl could have gone.
Okay.
So, do we see anything?
When you first drop down, there's a horde of rats that just scurry away in every direction.
Okay, so that's probably not our guy. Okay, he seems a little too cool for the average sewer rat. Because he's also an owl.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and I'm guessing the sewer goes both ways.
Yes, both ways.
I think we could lure this rat out with all this cheese. As they do in Money Spread full of gold we have.
How much gold do you have in your hand?
10 gold.
He has 10, I have 20, they have 60. We have 90, but we're not together.
Yeah. We just need to get back.
So we don't know we have the 90.
Sure.
Cool.
Also,
So you guys have 4 minutes left before you
Use
start
the money.
this.
Use the money.
What do you guys want to do?
I don't know. What do we want to do?
What if I freeze all the water?
You can try it.
Alright.
Would that make it not smell?
I was
Give me an
wondering if
Arcana check.
we could trap all the rats that are near it.
Oh.
That's a 17 plus 5.
Describe how you do it.
I don't know, I just give it like a little kick. Like,
You
something
give
broken.
the water a kick.
Yeah, you just like.
What's the name of the spell?
Frost Fingers. All right. Okay, I give a little kick with my hands.
you get a kick with your hands. Okay.
You put
Wait, he touched the water?
the poop-infested water.
Come on, man.
You put your hand on it, and you freeze it. You freeze about a lot of the water.
This won't be a problem later.
Your fingers are stuck in the ice.
But I rolled over a 20.
Yeah, you rolled over a 20. The spell was very successful.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can slip out if you try very hard. So
Okay.
give me a strength check.
It's a 4.
It's a 4. Your head is stuck. There is more water coming than you are freezing. Because that's how sewers work.
Right. Right.
So,
Hey, if I
while
don't make it out of this,
your
take
hand
every-
while your hand is stuck in the water, you are trying to pull it back. There is more water just like seeping over the ice, trying to flood the sewers. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna keep trying to get out.
Okay, give another strength check.
16 plus 1, 7.
Okay, 17. You break off the ice. The ice is still on your hand. You took a chunk of it with you. You guys have 2 minutes now
Okay.
before you start to smell really bad.
Now we're
Okay.
gonna get out of it.
With the rat.
So we don't see any trace of.
No, there's no trace of that.
Yeah, I think. Do we know how far the next like sewer like exit is? Like the next.
While Humphrey was reading the How to Get Rich books, he somehow translated a sentence that says, in Willis Street, all sewer grades are 2 miles from each other.
2 miles.
No, mile and a half from each other.
Well,
Okay.
So what do you guys want to do?
I think leave.
So you guys are going to leave?
Yeah.
All right. As you leave, give me a perception check.
Both of us?
Yes.
It's an 8 plus nothing.
Okay.
Arthur.
19 plus 2.
Cool. You notice there is a brick on the sewer wall that doesn't look natural.
So I didn't notice any of this before. when
You
I
didn't
was
notice it before. You notice it as you're leaving
Damn.
because it's while you're like climbing up the ladder to the sewer grate that you see it.
Okay.
And because you guys just jumped down, you didn't see the wall as you were going down.
Okay.
So you see it out of the ordinary. What do you do?
Grab it.
It's submerged in the wall.
Push it.
You push it. As you push it, a trapdoor at the bottom of the sewers open up. There is nothing really too special. There's a little bag, and then there is a little crown. Like a little silver tiny crown.
Grab
Not
it.
like a-
Grab it. Grab it.
Mm-hmm.
Both of it.
Yeah, take
Grab
all
it.
of it.
You can grab one of them,
Can you grab
Yeah, I'll take the other one.
and you'll take the other one. You guys have a chance of smelling really bad if you guys go back for it.
That's alright.
If- So you can either grab one with no chance of smelling bad, or you'd have to roll higher than a 7.
You gonna take those odds?
Okay, like we both.
okay.
We spell bad. Like can like.
No, you can make it so that only one of you smell bad.
Can
I'll
I?
take the hit. I already put my hands in the water.
That's what I was gonna say. Okay.
Okay, Humphrey, roll a d20.
What is it?
damn.
Humphrey,
That's cool.
you grab the little tiara and the bag, but you decide you want to look at what's in the bag
Oh
while
my
you're grabbing it.
god.
There's 50 gold pieces.
Ooh.
And your immediate thought
Actually work.
with a 1, your immediate thought is, oh my god, I can fit my fish with so many of these. You grab them out of the bag. And instead of the 50 gold pieces you could have had, you took 25. And you just grab them, and then you just start going up the ladder with things in hand.
Up time.
You left the money behind. The whole
Why did
point
you raise up
was-
your
Yeah,
the
poop
money.
head, dude?
That's what I was
Like, why would
broke.
they high five
As-
you open?
As you are leaving the sewers, there is a little elf, about 5 years old.
Oh no.
Baby.
And
Wait.
they see you coming back up.
This would be I spoke to earlier.
No, it's not. It's not the same elf. It is a male elf. With a small male elf. And then next to him is another male elf. And then they see you climb out the sewers, and they're like, what do you guys get down there?
So I am going to speak to them in Elfish.
Okay, give me a perception check.
13 plus 2.
The voice is really familiar. Like, you spoke to them earlier today, and you don't know why. But, like, you have no recollection of seeing this person.
I know who it is.
Is it Thimble?
You see Thimble. It's 5 years old. And then you put 2 and 2 together. Thimble was
How's
just
a
a
son?
suit of armor.
No, son. No.
No, Thimble was a suit of armor that 2 elves were just stacked on top of each other. And that's why they never moved. Because they were holding the thing still, because that's all they could do.
We could have swung at them.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Say, nobody believes me.
Okay,
Yeah, but I
so
wouldn't
I'm
want to smack a poor
going
child.
to be like, Thimble,
I trust
Yeah.
my devious hand.
don't worry about it.
Cool.
Thimble in the
The
bottom.
sun is setting, and right then the bus shows up, and Virgil and Bruce come out of it, and you guys all come together again.
What is up? We got bread.
We got
What you
money.
got?
We
What you got? What you
bread.
got?
We got so much bread. What did you guys get?
It became a plumber.
Right, we went on a little adventure, but we got gold too.
That's great. That's great.
How much do you have?
We have 50 gold.
50 gold.
I
Okay.
had like 35 total.
Okay, and I give up the other 5, and what 90?
Oh wow.
Bada bing, bada boom. We made it.
Okay.
Can I say something to Virgil without them hearing?
Sure.
I say we take the other 10, and when we get to a bar, we grab a drink.
I like that. We'll do that.
Okay.
Do that for ourselves. Yeah.
Little reward, little bonus. You know?
I like that.
So you are keeping 10 gold.
Yeah.
You are keeping 15 gold.
Yeah.
You are giving all your gold, and you don't have any gold, but you're splitting it with Bruce.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just make it clear, I'm giving my money to the boat fund. Not...
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not. Okay. So.
Oh wait, can I do a perception check?
Yeah. Perception
I
check.
just
Are any of the
I want to
gold
see
left
if
over?
there's any like hair residue on the crown.
Okay.
What color it is.
Okay.
Who said we showed him a crown?
Oh wait, that's shit.
Well, do you want to give a perception check?
Just in general,
In general?
like of like
In
all the
general?
stuff they
Yeah.
got.
Yeah.
7.
Cool.
Yeah.
You realize where is Flack been? Flack came with
That's-
you
I
guys.
didn't think he came with us.
He did. He came with you
I
guys.
thought that's what we just asked him
Arthur?
about where it was, and we asked him to show it on the map.
You just left him.
No, he didn't.
Honestly, I completely forgot.
He was that's why we had him point out where it was on the map. We didn't
Yeah,
take him with
we
What
took
us.
about Dan again?
He was
I didn't
never
hear about
mentioned
Well-
once we left.
Well,
Yeah.
Flack went with you guys, and he got lost.
Ryan's
Nobody
gone?
there.
Oh my.
And you guys completely forgot about him.
Poor
Because I didn't think he was
Gerald,
with
this is so
us.
awesome.
Do we need to worry about him though?
Do you want to worry about him?
Ophirion. I don't remember this.
Nah.
We do technically need him in order to
Yeah,
get
We
Show
do
up.
need him.
That's
Show
the
up.
annoying part.
Okay.
Bruce is
So
not
you
like
guys
Damn it.
decide to head back
Find
to
those gold
the
ones.
little hut that Heart
No.
Deed was sitting at. Was lives.
Mm.
So you guys, it's the next morning.
Mm.
You guys stand and
Mm.
it was free, granted access by Thimble. So you guys stay at this inn for the day, and then in the morning you start heading back to the docks. Or
When you
start
finally
heading-
came around and didn't want me to leave.
They
Oh,
were upset at it.
Yeah.
But they did not.
They realized that since they're like two guys in a giant suit, that like I would destroy them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
you guys head back to the place. You go back, and you see that the dog, the 3-headed dog, is off its chain. So what do you guys want to
Friends.
do? You can't friends the dog.
Why not?
Is
It has 3 heads, and it's hard to take
I have
three
charisma,
at
right?
the same time.
that's
There you
true.
I have charisma.
Try. You can try.
All right. Can I yell? Come here, boy. Who's a
Yeah,
good boy?
sure.
All right.
If this works out, this is going to be very interesting.
Just so you know, if it doesn't work out, it's gonna be really bad for you.
I know.
Well, gee, thanks for the heads up.
Yeah, heads up.
Was it 20?
20.
All right.
Charisma.
11.
11.
Where's charisma? 13.
The dog doesn't.
Okay.
The dog just stands there chewing on a bone.
No. So he doesn't care.
He doesn't care. He's preoccupied.
Mm-hmm.
I understand where he's coming from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys go back, and then you knock on the door. Who wants to knock?
I'll knock.
Virgil or Bruce?
Virgil.
I'll do it.
Virgil, you knock on the door. And Heart Deed opens the door and says, "Oh, you guys. I have the boat. You have the gold.
Yeah, we have the gold.
Okay.
Can I give him another roundhouse kick?
Give me a strength check.
Don't do this for free.
20.
No! no!
Wait,
No!
wait,
Come on, man!
You get to keep the gold.
That's what I'm saying.
Ooh.
You roundhouse kick him. He's ready for you.
Ooh.
I'm even after 20?
Hey, let him finish.
However,
Okay.
he was prepared for you. You still just deck him, and he still goes flying. Then he lands against the cabinet, and the cabinet opens, and then you just see Thwack tied to a chair.
Oh my god.
And he's like, "You gotta help me! You gotta help me!"
All right, I get to talk now, right?
Yeah.
You lying prick. I knew it the whole time.
Who's the lying prick of the situation? You're talking to Thwack or Hart?
Thwack. Yeah.
What did I do?
What's up with those strings there, pal?
I got lost.
You got lost.
I came back here,
Sure.
and then the dog
Yeah.
was not very nice to me on the second time around.
Interesting.
Mm.
That doesn't explain the chair.
Hart decided that it would be better if I was like this.
I agree.
So you guys aren't really friends.
We're acquaintances.
Yeah, that's not gonna.
Can we just pack him on the boat
I
like
wanted
that?
to
Yeah.
use intimidation.
Sure.
We're not going to wrap them up.
Can I use intimidation?
Sure.
All right. Well, right? 7. Sorry. Yeah, 7.
7. He farts a little.
Okay, it's good. Let me tell him we're gonna keep him wrapped up for now. But if he proves to be truthful, we might free him.
Yeah.
Okay. As he does that,
It's conditional. He's lying and scheming.
he gets a whiff of Humphrey and the sewer water that has contaminated him.
What about biohazard?
He just goes, okay.
Judgy much, Mr. Poo Poo Pants?
I didn't smell that bad.
You got a real sense of irony to you.
So you got my gold?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to hand him the gold?
Can we do half now, half later?
Sure.
That's what
What's this Clark?
that's what we're getting. That's what we're guaranteeing.
Slow down.
Half.
Whoa! We just, off him and take the boat.
Huh?
Because he needs to drive it.
Yeah, he needs to drive it. So we're gonna pay you half your gold now and half your gold later.
Okay.
That's how we do
You
it.
hand him the 45.
Yeah.
He says, boat's out back. He picks up. No. Virgil picks up Thwack
Yeah. In the chair and all.
in the chair and all. Picks it up, and then he just places it on the boat. And you guys start sailing south down the river to Deshorn Docks, the home of the rebellion that Thwack has spoken so much about in their time. Thwack is talking while on the boat, so much so that Hart brings out his duct tape,
Right. Yeah.
and it's in a little box called duct tape for Thwack.
Yeah.
He opens it, he takes it, and then he just puts it over Thwack's mouth.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys are sailing,
I like this guy. He's got good ideas.
Yeah.
as you guys are sailing down south, he says, "By the way, you might want to brace for impact real quick."
Mhm.
That is where we'll end our session today. Any questions?
No. I did want to know if there was any white hair residue on the crown.
You did want to know that, but you don't know the crown, sir.
Yeah, that's true. Damn. 'Cause I had
Do
the
you
eye-
want to know about the residue on the crown?
I don't know about white hair. I just
There's
have white
something
hair.
on the eye patch that I picked
Wait,
up.
I know it is, but I don't know that.
You don't know that. But do you want to look at the crown?
Yeah, me and Humphrey are gonna look at this crown together. 'cause
Cool.
It's our crown.
You both roll with a disadvantage because of how bad it smells.
Right.
Is that a 19 or 16?
16.
Okay, roll again. Whoa!
That's stuck in a 19.
No, you have to continue rolling.
15.
Okay, roll. You have to roll again.
7.
Okay, 7.
7.
Okay. What's your pluses on perception?
I have nothing.
2.
Cool. So you roll a 9. Nothing really special about it. It looks like a fake alloy, but it could be real gold. You can't really tell just by looking at it. And that's all you really know.
Okay. Humphrey, we're gonna trade this
Bruce.
one day. Let me do
Can I
it.
talk to Virgil?
All right.
Sure.
All right.
What's up?
I say
Mm-hmm.
we do this whole rebellion quest,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then
Mm-hmm.
we, kind of go our separate ways and take off.
Right.
Team up.
That's fair. We should team up
We should
after
team
all.
up after this, yeah.
We've been
But we're
a
gonna
party.
ditch.
What kind of
Ditch the magic doers.
Yeah, like,
This the magic
Yeah, they're not
stooges.
really contributing
Magic
much.
doers.
They're kind of sitting in a
Oh,
box.
I like stooges more.
I
Let's
don't want to be a
see.
stooge.
I think we are students.
No,
Yeah.
you're a stooge.
But no.
I'm 6'2".
Well, I'll see about that, Bruce. You haven't met a certain part of me yet, so
Ooh.
there's a lot more to me than meets the eye, my friend.
Well,
We'll
same
think
here.
about it.
All right.
Yeah.
And I think we're good.
Yeah.
All right. Let's start.
All right. Sick.
I typed S instead of D, so I just went SO, and the first thing was Solaris.
Very good.
How would you feel if I change your contact information to Solario?
Go for it.
Like,
What if I change it to Soup?
Go for it.
I can see Zoo. I can see that one.
Okay. So, I need to do the intro.
I can't see you guys.
That's okay. Ooh.
Welcome. Nope. Shut up. Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons High. What was that? High Fatality.